Hi guys, Trevor Daw here with Daw Properties again, and today I want to talk to you a little bit about Airbnb, how you can use this tool and other similar tools in order to make an income in house hacking. So I made a little video about house hacking, ADUs and things like that before, but today I want to talk to you about one of the ways you can use those types of units or make a different type of profit than you would if you just sent out, a year lease, month-to-month lease, whatever that is. So why would you use Airbnb or one of those types of platforms in order to rent out your space? The top reason would be if your area is the right area, you will make a lot more money by only renting it out for smaller portions of time. So it's just like when you rent out a hotel room, right? I mean, technically you're renting it out, right? So you pay a little bit more of a premium because it's a shorter trip. So it's the same concept when you use Airbnb and any of these types of things. So if you could have someone just come stay in your home while that big concert venue nearby, I mean, those aren't used too much at the moment, but while that is, popping off and people are all going to that event, they're gonna need somewhere to stay. Sometimes they would prefer to stay at an Airbnb or something like that. So the first thing you need to do is go on to one of those websites. I know Bigger Pockets has an example of a calculator where you can see. You can also just go on to Airbnb itself and check out what the competition is, about what the rates are and about how busy they are as well. So if you just look on there, you can see if you would probably make a bigger income doing that versus just doing a lease of some sort. So first, I would definitely check that out to see if it's a good option financially. Big note to know whether it is or isn't is, as I said before, if there's a venue nearby or if it's a high traffic of vacationers or tourists in the area, you can typically make a lot more money doing this. Now, the downside to doing this is you often also have to have a little bit of amenities with it, right? When you have Airbnb and any of those things, you typically want to, supply things like maybe some breakfast, some simple breakfast, maybe some towels. You'll have to clean it after. They do pay for the cleaning, but it's just a part of it. So if you don't want to handle that, or you don't want to handle the, the possibility that maybe, there'll be people on vacation trying to party or whatever it is, you can put that in the details on Airbnb or whatever you use and try and avoid that, but it still might happen. So there could be more headaches with it, but there also could be more profit. Now, one thing to keep in mind is if you do have an ADU, this might be a better option for you than if you're trying to rent out a single room in your house or a JADU. Because if it's a separate unit, they get more privacy. They're more inclined to have a little bit, more expensive of a rent if you're trying to use Airbnb or something like that. So keep that in mind. That is more profitable if it is a separate unit. If not, and it's a JADU, it really helps if it is a basement or something that just really makes them feel completely separate from the house. So these are just things to keep in mind. Have really, really good pictures, just like you're trying to sell the house, and you will have a way likely higher chance of being busy and being booked out. Also, a big note to have is you have to be really, really responsive if you want to get those good ratings, and that's what will keep you completely filled and making a big profit. So this is just a little bit of information on using house hacking and Airbnb or things like that. Do keep in mind you can just rent out a single room if you want it on Airbnb. It is an option. Besides that, hopefully this video was helpful for you, and hopefully you'll be able to check out exactly to see if that is the right option for you in your area. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll be making more videos. I've already made a few about house hacking, and I'll continue to add to the collection so you can get a grasp and understand what will be best for you. You can also contact me directly if you know anyone who's trying to buy, sell, rent, or invest, or if you just want more information about these topics. I'll be happy to help you, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Have a good one.